Hey everybody, and welcome back. My character has gained a couple levels, I think, since the last time I've seen you or spoke with you about it. Right here I'm looking at my traits, trying to decide what I want to do. I feel as a rogue, for the abilities that I have, I'm going to want to keep my strength, endurance, and agility close to each other for the different abilities. Strength boosts your melee damage. Endurance is health. And a few other things, and agility helps with light weapons and bows. Awareness, I do want to put something in eventually that'll help me out, and a point or two here and there for personality, for getting gossip from the bars. So that is what I want to do for some kind of end game. I don't know how high. I'm going to max my stab as quick as possible, because that burst DPS is a huge help. I figure it'll catch up with me. I did try on a previous video where I tried doing the traps and seeing them, and it was a very big help to see the traps, but every time I'd go over and try to click on it to disarm it, I'd always just step in it. So obviously I'm doing something wrong. I'm sure my buddy Grimm Reaper will correct me in my video and tell me what I did wrong. He's let me know that you can actually toggle your sprint, I believe, and it's perma sprint. It's not like most MMOs to where you only have like a 5 or 10 second and then you're out of energy and then you got to let it replenish. That's the whole reason I never even worry about using sprint in any kind of games like this, because I always feel like I'm so used to playing MMOs to where you have that burst of speed and then you're stuck with it. And as a melee class, if you burn up your endurance on sprinting, then you can't attack and do a lot of damage. But obviously this isn't an MMO, so that's just what I'm used to doing. And then the second thing is as I play through this game, I am doing my best not to go to wiki links and check anything out. I feel that would be cheating. I'm not at a point right yet to where I want to do that, because once I do that, I'm the kind of player that will never leave wiki links alone or any kind of a hint guide, and I'll just ruin the game completely for myself. So I usually either play it till it gets too difficult, or I'll play it till I'm burnt out, and then as a last-ditch effort to get a little bit more enjoyment out of a game, then I'll try to do all the weird little things you can do to a game before you finally top shelf it and move on. As you see right here, I'm selling, trying to get enough gold. Got a pretty good amount down there. I believe I upgrade to a better bow. Looking at the weapons right now. If you go with a sword with the rogue, you want to make sure that the sword that you use, unless it does incredible damage, you want to go with one that says light if you have points in agility, because your agility will also help you, I believe, with light swords. It counts like a short sword as a light sword, and it also counts a dagger, I believe, in that same category. And anything that's a normal sword, you'll still get a bonus for, but not as good of a bonus. So I try to maximize it. Just playing around with the new bow here, checking it out. It's always fun to pick on level 3s when you're level 2 levels above them. The one thing I would like to see with this game that I've ran into is, maybe it has it and I haven't explored that option yet, so I'll say that right now, but I would like to see to where once you go to the bar and you do enough gossiping at the bar and it tells you the exact location on the map where it's at, I would like for it to put a quest marker on that spot once you've spent enough money and gold for the gossiping, so that you actually know where it's at. Because I know it says the different places and what they are, but sometimes I get turned around, or like with the map it'll say south, but then when you're moving your character it feels like you're moving your character west, so I'll get lost in the directions even though I have it right there. So that would be very helpful if it just put a quest marker on my map when I go to the big map, so I know what province it's actually in, and then once I get on the map it has like a little quest marker for me that, hey, this is where it's at, specifically on this map, go here to fight this guy. It's not what the old school RPGs did. I played many hours on Bard's Tale. I'm 47, by the way, so I put many hours into Bard's Tale and those kind of games. Wizardry, the original Wizardry, you just wandered aimlessly, or you broke out a graph paper and you graphed everything and tried to make the dungeons. God, those were the days. But anyway, I'm a little bit more lazier now in my age, and I don't want to go through that again if I can help it. So that would be huge, I think, for this game as a help. Unless there's another workaround, and Grimm wants to correct me on that one too. So that's fine. I just jumped into this game and started playing. I didn't break down what I could and couldn't do, and did a lot of trial and error. And that's generally how I play games for enjoyment until it really stomps me, and then I start reading through, oh yeah, okay, this is what I got to do. That's how I play my games. So it's usually trial and error until I can't do any more trial and it's just all error, and then I break open the book. I will eventually set up my quick bar so that my sword will swap out with my bow. I believe I have it right here, to where when you hit the one, it automatically switches, so I'll get 2 or 3 shots in something, and then I'll hit my button, and it'll switch out to my sword. I don't like the function keys for that. I feel like I shouldn't be reaching up on the keyboard. I'm still an ASWD kind of player, and I wish I could do my movement with that instead of the mouse, because that way my fingers are right there, and I could actually hit number 2 if I want. I guess I could change number 2 for the swap out rather than the F1, but I should just click on it with the mouse, so I lose like a half a second while I'm getting clobbered. Yeah, so right here I'm looking at the different abilities of the different swords they'll sell me. I believe this vendor is mostly cleric and warrior for armor, so I didn't fool with the armor, but if I can get a little bit more DPS out of it, I'll do it. That's kind of what I did with him. Or her. It's funny, that's the other thing, is I decided to pick a female character, but then it still gave me a male name. So I don't know if I was supposed to edit that or not, but I think it should have randomly gave me a female name if I didn't choose to pick one, rather than a male name. Although if you watch Star Trek, there's Michael that's in the new Star Trek, and it's actually a woman, so yeah, whatever. So that's why if you see it says Marcus up there, and it's clearly not a Marcus. I just went with what it gave me. Like I said, I just jump right into a game when I play a game. So right here I'm changing my quick bars out. Trying to get any little bit of gossip I can out of them. It's giving me something right there. It's telling me where I can go for tombs. We'll skip forward here in a minute, and I'll see if I don't move fast enough in the video and save you the time and trouble of watching it. Alright, we're back. I'm looking around, checking out where I've explored, where I haven't, on the big picture, on the huge global scale of the map here. And now that I've got some new weapons, I feel like I'm a killing machine. We're going to go test the weapons. Trial and error, that's how I do it. So I noticed earlier that there was some thieves up north over here. I looked at this and I was like, yeah, let's see if we can exploit the bow here and see if we can take advantage of it. But it won't let me into the field, so I can't do that. I thought I'll stand on the side of the fence and pluck away at them, and that'd be easy if they don't shoot back. That didn't work for me. Still trying to wiggle in there, can't quite get it. What I want to do is I want to pull 1 or 2 and not have the whole camp dump on me, because I'm not too sure my new weapons I can withstand the damage from the whole camp dumping on me. So I'm going to test my button down here and see if it works. Yeah, it's working. Quick save, always good to quick save before you think you're going to die. Switch back, instant death on that one. Pretty close. Work my way through. I'm almost dead. Run, run, run! Please, 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 please! Hope this guard saves me. Last time I ran through the city, they just watched me get clobbered. Hope he saves me. Please, 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 please. Oh, he saved me. Thank you. Group heal. Finish this guy off. Clobbering time. Pick up my stuff. And this quest up here is connected to the orc battle plans. Whenever you get there. And that's what that is. So now I've got to find the individual, take it back to him, and get my reward and my my faction increased for that particular city. At this point, I'm just checking it out, exploring, trying to get as many new quests as I can. I don't know if there is a quest buffer. Talking to anybody and everybody. Any little boost of XP I can get that'll help me get to that level that I want to get to, which I really know, but you know how it is in a RPG or MMO. You're always trying to excel and get to that next level. Go in here, do some gossiping. No luck. See if we can find more people to talk to. Get some more quests. That way if I come across the quest markers while I'm doing something else, I can get credit for and get it done. The music's very calming. I like the music with the game. Each town's got a different sound for it. You got a wizard's tower you can go into. That's what I did right here. They don't want to talk to me because I'm a rogue. It's what I got out of it anyway. We'll come back and push it later. It said level 7 for something. Yeah, I need to be at least level 7, so we'll come back and see if maybe I can cross-train and be a rogue / mage or something, but I don't think the game's set up that way, but there's a possibility. We'll see. I'll let it surprise me. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a WikiLinks person, so I'm not going to go look it up. I'm not in a jam with it yet. I still haven't found these yet, but I haven't really gone too far out of my way to find them. This particular quest, I found spiders, but they didn't have a specific name for the sack. He wouldn't even talk to me. He won't talk to me because I'm not completely friendly with this city. Or at the high enough faction. That's what I'm doing right here. I'm checking, making sure what it is that I need to do. I still got to kill the Flame Dancer. So I'm checking out what I need, what I think I can do, and we'll come back to it and see if I've got anything extra for you to add. As you progress through the game, you're going to make people mad in decisions that you take to back a particular faction or not to back a faction or to kill somebody. And as you're traveling along, you'll come across bandits on the streets. So you'll want to avoid them if you can until you feel you're confident enough with your armor values and your attack value to kill them. And that's not just like these guys. There's like a group of them that'll stay on the street and they'll say, or on the path, and they'll say, pay us 200 gold, 100 gold, 300 gold, and we'll let you buy. I've never played that game because I figure they're going to kill me anyway. So they might let you buy, but I don't want to lose 300 gold. It takes too long to build, I think. Like right there, at the top. So I was trying to figure out if I can get around them, but I can't. But one thing you can do is if there's bandits on the other side of the river there, you'll see here in a second, you can use your bow and you can actually pluck away at them from the other side and then kill them. So that's 2 less guys you'll have to worry about encountering. So I believe in this particular instance I used my stealth, and I popped my stealth, and I just went around the whole thing. Boom. Invisibility, sneak by them, they never even knew what happened. That way I don't have to deal with it. So that's how you avoid some of those dangers that could come at you after you started actually gaining some momentum in the storyline. He's got some really cool stuff I really wanted to buy. You really want to look for the weapons that say light in light blue. And if you can get it where it says light and light blue is a rogue, and then it has some kind of a minor adjustment, like it'll say +2 fire, +2 frost, whatever. You want that extra modifier too. And then a little bit later you'll find a merchant that will actually sell you your dual wield dagger or dual wield axe or whatever. So you'll get anywhere from +1 to +3, so you'll have that in your offhand, and so that'll help you out with your DPS as well. So that does come into play a little bit later on. I've just made some purchases. I'd like to make some other purchases, but I'm looking over this guy's stuff, just seeing what he has, so I know what's coming back at me. So it's handy to check them out. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to hand in the orcs papers. This guy went ahead and took his quest. I have a bad feeling it's not going to end well for me. I'm going to make more enemies. But hey, that's what it's all about in an RPG. You don't want to completely be a turd. Some games are set up where you can. This one, I don't believe it's going to be set up very well where I can do that. So I've got to play the nice guy and be tolerant. And I figure you get more XP by doing that too. So, but I wanted to ask this guy up front, what's the deal? And the name of the quest will give it away. Don't shoot the messenger. I have a pretty good idea I probably shouldn't have taken that quest. We'll go up here and we'll hand in the battle plans. Get me some rep, some XP, and some coin. Got another quest. You want to get as many quests as you can when you go into new cities. That way you help your faction out for that city and or overall faction. A lot of the cities are all linked, so you'll get a little trickle amounts of faction for doing quests in certain places. He won't send me anywhere on a boat because I'm not friendly. This guy tells me where the guy's at that robbed me. He tells me where I can go and go get him. Dish out some payback. He had girls all over him spending my money. Well, we're gonna get this guy. So I'll check back with you in a few minutes and show you where we're at with that and what's happened.